Most traders fail evaluations for one simple reason. They're making trading way harder than it needs to be. They're chasing entries, overcomplicating the charts, and taking trades they should never be taking in the first place. But what if you could simplify your trading and focus only on the opportunities that actually matter? What what if you had a way to cut through the noise and stay aligned with what the market is actually trying to tell you? So basically in today's video, I'm going to show you something that's been helping traders become more disciplined, more consistent, and improve their chances of getting funded. But before we jump into it, if you're new to the channel, my name is Mark. I'm a day trader and coach and mentor who helped hundreds of traders better understand the market, improve their consistency, and work towards their trading goals. So if you find value in this video, do me a quick favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment because it's going to help support the channel a lot. Now let's actually get into it because what I'm about to show you may completely change the way you look at the charts. Let's dive right into it. So first things first, I want to show you. So basically, the broker I do use is Ninja Trader, and this is my personal live cash account. So far, I'm actually over $74,000 on this account, and basically, what I'm about to show you basically got me over $30,000. I believe this was about $50,000 2 weeks ago, and I was able to scale it to over 70,000. No, I think it was actually 40,000 around there. Then after that, then using this one simple indicator, I've been using it on my live account for the last 2 weeks, and it got me over $30,000 additional. So I've been using this one indicator basically on my personal account, and on my basically on my Topstep account, which is basically my prop firm that I'm using. I'm over 70, no, over $7,000 in balance, and I do have basically 5 funded accounts at the moment on this account. But I'm actually using this on my fund account really on automation now, and I'm using basically my manual trading basically on my personal live cash account. So that's that. So let me actually tell you exactly what I'm talking about. All right. So this is basically tradingview.com. So what we're going to do is we're going to make basically a new chart. So go to this create new layout. Just you name it whatever you want. I'm just going to name it testing for now. So hit create. Then it's going to be under your invite only scripts, but I saved it to my favorite. So basically what I'm using is called the where is it at? Gravity Stratos. This is actually one of my most favorite indicators I'm using. It's called the Legacy Gravity Stratos. So we're gonna clean up this chart a tiny bit, okay? So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to settings, go to style, and we're gonna remove all these buy and sell labels. They're not really needed. So we're gonna uncheck them, uncheck this as well. And I'm missing something else. Oh yeah, we're just gonna uncheck that too. I like to just keep that unchecked. Excuse me. So for these upper gravity bands, which is basically these gray lines, we're going to actually make this probably the fourth level thickness as well. Then we're gonna make this lower band also the fourth level thickness, and then we're going to make this middle line, which is this midline right there. We're just gonna make this probably maybe maybe the third level thickness right there as well. So then after that, then we're gonna go all the way down. I like to actually make this, before I used to use 6.8 for this one, and you'll see that bands will actually change just a tiny bit. But I've been using, I think, a 2, just right there. So there's the gravity bands deviation, which is basically these 3 lines called gravity bands, okay? And this blue line you see, that's actually called the gravity line. It's the one you're basically seeing right there. And that's really all I do with this one. And I don't really use this on regular candlesticks. I usually use this on the Renko's candlesticks. But with the Renko's, you do need the premium plan for the Renko's. The premium plan costs about 59.95, so you can always test it out for 1 month to see if it something that actually works for you. But the Rankos is available only on the premium plan. But you can obviously use this on the regular candlesticks as well. But in this video, I'm using the Rankos candlesticks, and I'm also going to be using the 1 second data. Anything under 1 minute, you do need a premium plan. For anything under a minute, just FYI for you. So you'll see, and I have it set to traditional 5. So if you actually right click on this, go to your settings and go to symbol, and make sure the box size assignment method is set to traditional, and I set the box size to 5. And you'll say right there, traditional 5. So what are Rankos? Rankos measures price movement, okay? Meaning they do not measure time at all. It completely ignores time. It only measures price movement. So and I've been trading this basically on NQ, by the way. So let me get that. NQ, if you select this arrow, I usually do this first one, which is the front contract ticker. So if you select that, so let me show you how this Rankos works, okay? So price moves. So if price moves 5 points in the in the upper direction, it prints a box, okay? And NQ moves $20 per point, okay? So every box represents 5 points of movement. So if one contract of NQ is $20 per point, meaning every box basically represents $100 of movement. So for example, if you get in on this point right there, so let me actually draw a horizontal line. So let's say this is your entry point, okay? And let me get the long or short tool, long position. So this would be my entry point. So let's say it moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So you captured this entire movement right there. But I usually trail my position. So if it prints an opposite brick, which is a red brick, then this probably would have got stopped out at this point right there. So I usually, keep moving my stop loss all the way up there until an opposite brick prints. So first red brick, it stops me out. So I captured all of this movement. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's already $1,000. 1,100, 1,200. So I captured $1,200 of this movement, and that's with one contract of NQ. If it moves 5 points in the opposite direction, then a box will print. Okay, that's actually how it works. And I usually enter a position when it's above this gravity line, which it is. And also all the ribbons is also showing green as well. That's when I enter a position. Okay. But also note something else as well is that Rankos are actually useless if it's been more than 24 hours, okay? Meaning you cannot rely on Rankos if you're looking at it from yesterday, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 1 week ago, 1 month ago. It's not, excuse me, my bad. It's not going to be accurate, okay? So keep that in mind. If you're looking at Renko's from, from yesterday or a week ago, it's honestly not going to be accurate. If you're looking at Renko's, let's say 2 or 3 hours ago, let's say within today, for example, then it's fine. But just note, if you're past data, it's not going to be accurate. So just keep that in mind. And I always do 1 second data because the purpose of that is that it checks on price every 1 second, making it more accurate. I would not do no more than 5 seconds if you're using the Renkos. Excuse me. So I'm going to remove these 3 drawings. So sometimes one of my methods I use, so it breaks below this bottom band, which it broke behind this bottom band. It's also below this gravity line. It's also below these trend ribbons. It's all turned red. So my entry point probably would have been right there. So it meets all my criteria. So I'm gonna be writing the trend all the way down until an opposite brick print, which is a green brick. This is a little bit more advanced trading, so this does take some time getting used to. So if you're gonna be using the gravity stratos, I would highly recommend actually testing this out first, basically on a demo account until you can get until you get used to it. Find it until you become more profitable with it, because this does take time getting used to. Then after that, then you can test it on an eval account, and then once you're feeling comfortable with it, then you can put this on a funded account, right? So that's basically how I use these ribbons. I usually wait until a break either above this upper band or a break below this bottom band as well. Then I usually write the trend down. But there are different methods or different strategies basically to this. And if we're going to be automating this, do not rely on the strategy report at all, because the strategy report is not accurate with the Renkos. So if you're going to be using this on the Conflux, I'll show you that later. It's not going to be accurate, okay? The best way to really test the Renkos is through forward testing, okay? So if you actually, let's say if you want to change this basically to like a 6.8, and guys, letting you know there are actually a lot of different methods and different strategies you can actually use this for. For example, you can actually wait until it breaks above this midline right there. It's also above this gravity line, and also all the ribbons turns to green, and you can actually ride the trend until it hits this upper band. And same thing if it breaks below. Let me find another example right there. So if it breaks below this midline, you can also ride the trend all the way down to this bottom band. So you can actually really use the upper band really as resistance, and also this bottom band really as support. You can also do that. Or you can wait until it breaks above this upper band just for a quick scalp, maybe 10, 15 points, you're fine. Or you can wait until it breaks basically below this this bottom band, basically for quick scalp. Let's say you just want to target just 5 boxes only, or maybe 3 boxes or 2 boxes. 2 boxes is only 10 points. It's so easily done. You can get some really quick scalps off these bands right there as well. And I also use this basically with the legacy smart money concepts to because it really marks out the support and resistance. So it does actually help me a lot as well. So, but like I said, you are gonna be, you obviously will have some losing trades as well. Not every day is gonna be perfect. It's all about risk management. If you actually took about 3 losses in a row, then maybe you just have to take a loss for the day. Just come back again tomorrow. I usually trade this at 6:30. Excuse me. I usually trade this about 6:30 a.m. In the morning. Sometimes, just for some quick scalps, just for the first 30 minutes. After that, I'm done. I only take about maybe 2 or 3 trades max per day. I also trade this during the Asia session as well, just to get some really quick scalps in. But everyone is a little bit different. Everyone, there's like so ton of like different methods, different strategies you can do. Like for example, like this resistance line that's marked red because of the smart money concept was right there. And then you basically entered a trade basically on this support line, and you just rode the trend all the way up to this red resistance line right there as well. So you can actually capture this entire movement. So that's basically one method you can actually use, gravity stratos in combination with these smart money concepts. And also, you can also try doing this on the regular candlesticks as well, probably 1 minute or 5 or 2 minutes chart. And same thing, I don't really like to use these buy and sell labels. I do deactivate them as well. So it will look something like this. So if you don't have Rankos, no problem. This does actually work with regular candlesticks. Basically, same method. Just wait until you can actually wait until it breaks above this midline. It's above this gravity line. Also, all the ribbons turn green. Like this one right there, you can actually ride the trend all the way up to this point. And you can also wait until it breaks below this gravity line, which it did. So maybe you took the trade off somewhere around this point. So you can really use the gravity line really as an exit method. So you can actually ride the trend either up or down until it breaks that gravity line. You can either do a wick or body closure, like this one is another great example. So it broke above this gravity line, and then it basically broke right there. So you could have rode the trend all the way up to this point right there as well. And same thing, you can, wait until it breaks this midline, ride all the trend down to this bottom, towards the bottom band. So that's basically how I use the gravity stratos. It's really simple and straightforward to the point. If you do want access to this, is only available on the Legacy Prime plan. The link will be in my description. It does come with additional indicators as well. It does come with the Flux engine, Gravity Stratos, Opening Range engine, Quantum Trend, as well as the Smart Money concepts, and as well as the Conflux as well. The Legacy Sniper bot will be released maybe in the next 1 or 2 more weeks. So you do have access to all of those. You do get access to my full Discord community, and also as my mentorship and coaching as well. And you can also get access to my Legacy basic plan as well. That only comes with the smart money concepts as well as the conflux only, and you do get access to my full Discord community as well as my coaching and mentorship as well. And also, I do use Swift Algo X for automation on my fund accounts, so the link for that will also be in my description. So make sure you do like this video and subscribe and leave a comment. I do weekly uploads every week. Other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next week's video.